2. Final boarding for Sampson and all points north on platform 3. All aboard.
All right, we are sitting here at the Port Orange Depot, and I am sitting with Mr. Larry D. Powers. He is the president of the Port Orange Railway Society. Thank you so much for an amazing day.
Well, it was fun having you here.
Thank you. This place has so much history, and you're the person I understand to come to for all the history questions, yeah?
That's correct.
Awesome sauce. Come in closer, lady. Okay, so tell us the history about this depot.
Okay, this depot is the oldest surviving Florida East Coast Railroad depot. In fact, it's so old that it wasn't even built by the FEC. It was built by a railroad called the St. John's and Halifax Railroad in 1894.
1894?
Yeah.
Wow.
And it eventually, originally was built as two buildings. It was FEC Building 245 and 246. And one was a passenger depot and one was a freight depot. But when the Depression hit, they put the two buildings together because they didn't need a passenger station here, and they did need a freight station, so it became a freight-only depot in 1938.
Wow, 1938, which is where our story begins, actually 1938. But the parts that we filmed here were in the 1940s for both, sending away Johnny and sending away Harold for in the 1940s. Which is cool. So it was a freight depot by then, so they didn't need the second building, is that correct?
Yeah, actually they were going to tear down the passenger station, and that's building 245, freight house. But for some reason, we don't know why, they decided just to put the two buildings together. So they took out all the passenger features that the passenger station had and added a second set of freight doors here on the north side, because we are on the north side here.
Awesome.
And that's the building we see here today. So it's basically the Great Depression that caused this building to look like this.
Gotcha. Well, you guys got it looking fantastic. I love the color.
Well, we were lucky to have several painters led by J&B Paint Plus here in Port Orange to do that for free. They provided all the labor and the paint.
Nice. So the Port Orange Railway Society, you're the president of it. So tell me, what do you guys do? What's your role with this depot?
Our role is to assist the city in the preservation and restoration of this site, including this depot. And what we will be doing is we'll be providing the equipment, the museum items, and the history in general.
Okay.
Because the city needs somebody to listen over for them so they know how to restore this building and what's the proper context of this building as far as our city.
Well, that's extremely fascinating stuff. So you guys have turned it into a park. And my understanding, it's on Herbert Street, right? In the park.
That's correct, but what we are doing here is we're creating what we're calling the Port Orange Railway Experience, which will include several independent projects that come together to tell the story of the railroad in our community. And it'll begin with the depot will be one project with a museum in it. We'll have a caboose, which is the last metal caboose, the 806, coming up from south of Okeechobee. We'll have a steam engine. We'll have a boxcar that'll set right here. That'll be our Lucky Orange Cafe. That'll be our bookstore, our snack bar, and our gift shop. And you can see right here where these three stakes are. This is the southern end of where the boxcar was set. Okay. And if you look up at the stake over there, between those two stakes with the yellow flags, that's where the caboose will set. And so we'll have all these projects, and we'll add on projects like we're trying to get a tool house that was at the Maytown Depot and get it donated as a scout project, and there would be several Eagle Scout programs that would restore that and be a mini version of what we're doing here.
That sounds fascinating, and as part of our gift for allowing us to film these scenes today, the book trailer for Patriarch's Legacy, which is my grandfather's and grandmother's story, I'm happy to come and, as you progress, film for you and do anything that you guys need, because it sounds like it's going to be a real fascinating park, and it's something that everyone should definitely come to see. Do you have a social media that anyone can click on to see and keep abreast of your progress?
You have a Facebook page, and we have a website. It's www.portorange.org, and you can catch us there on Facebook under Port Orange Railway Society.
That's how I contacted you as well, by email first and phone number, and it's so awesome that I want to thank the City of Port Orange as well, Recreations Department, for granting us the permit to come here and film today. Thank you, Port Orange. And Larry, I want to thank you for being our mayor and our conductor or train station manager. And I'm curious, when I contacted you, what made you decide to say yes to helping us out with this project?
Well, we want to see this building be more than just a building. We want to see people come and use it and enjoy it, and it was a lot of fun. Thank you for inviting me. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely, anytime. Again, folks, you want to keep up on the progress of this fascinating station, and I'm going to give you a quick look around it here, and you definitely want to come and see it when it's all put together, the caboose, the cafe, the bookstore, everything. It's going to be fantastic, and I hope that you catch Patriarch's Legacy's book trailers. We are looking for a traditional publisher or a literary agent to have it published, and who knows where else it can go at that point.
Yeah, thank you for coming out, and our thanks go out to the Parks and Recreation Department for having us here today, and they've been really great to work with, and we look forward to completing this project. So thank you.
Okay.
And when that book is published, we hope to see it in our gift shop, our bookstore, right here in the boxcar. Thank you. Final boarding for Sampson and all points north on platform 3. All aboard.
And
now leaving for Sampson and all points north from platform 3. All aboard. By the way, I'm the neighbor